What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About the Sneakers, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Today, we will be unboxing and reviewing the Puma RS-X Cube puzzle. Now, if you guys are familiar with the Puma line, they do feature the RS-X as one of their premium sneakers. And with that said, the RS-X has different variations. They have the first RS-X that came out, I want to say last year, and the RS-X Cube, the second iteration of the Puma RS-X. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with the RS line from Puma, that does stand for running system. So it is kind of a padded type of running system that Puma is using in its midsole as well as its insole. So there's like a padding type of insole. Not sure if it actually contains air or not. I'm not an expert on that, but it does feel really comfortable. These shoes do make to be a great running shoe and a great everyday wear shoe. So for people who work in the industry where you're doing a lot of standing on your feet or you're constantly walking, these shoes come in really handy and great for that type of situation. Again, for exercising purposes, if you're a walker, jogger, runner, whatever, the Puma RS-X is a really great shoe for those type of situations. And not only that, they do have tons and tons of colorways, themes, you name it, and the shoe is just really, really popular with style. Now, before we go any further, I know there aren't a lot of people who really feed into a lot of variety when it comes to shoes. I mean, we have our Jordan heads, we have our hype beast, we have our Yeezy heads, and so forth. But we also have our general consumer, and we also have the general sneakerhead who actually appreciates a large variety of sneakers. Me being one of those sneakerheads who have always just picked up various types of shoes. As you know, on the channel, All About the Sneakers, we do not focus on only hype. We just focus on a variety of sneakers in general. And so if you are here for the hype sneakers or whatever, I do suggest you guys stick around for the review because you never know what you're missing. When you only stay on one category or one type of shoe, you never know what you're missing out on. So maybe this can persuade you guys to jump more on the Puma bandwagon because I feel like companies and brands and so forth do need support, and I understand there are leading brands, but I also understand the greatness in other brands such as Puma, Reebok, etc. And so that's why I do these type of reviews for you guys, just to keep you up on not just the hype, guys, but also the variety of great sneakers. So let me know in the comments below, are you guys Puma fans? If so, are you into the RS line of Pumas? Do you like the Puma RS-X? There is another one, Puma RS-O, a really great sneaker that came out, I want to say in 2018, 2019-ish, and so many more in that line. But today, again, we are discussing the Puma RS-X. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are Puma RS-X fans in particular. Me, I personally happen to love the Puma RS-X. I actually have 4 pairs of those. It's actually not my personal pair. It is actually base size, and my girl picked that one up for herself. We did a little getting out and about for the weekend. You know, being a sneakerhead and all, we're definitely gonna hit up the malls. I didn't do any vlogging or anything like that. We just wanted to get out and, you know, break up the whole monotony of what's been going on lately and just get out and about and do a little something. So with that said, she ended up picking up this Puma RS-X Cube, and I'm bringing the unboxing to you guys right now. Now, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and bring up some topics from this weekend, which today is still the weekend. Another Last Dance episode will be appearing tonight, being that it is now Sunday, but yesterday was a hot release day for a couple of pairs of sneakers, one in particular, and that is the LeBron James 7 Media Day sneaker. Sold out instantly. So many people were upset about that sneaker that they could not pull that off, and they feel like a lot of the people who did actually take W's on that shoe were not particularly LeBron fans, more for the hype, more for the resale value of the shoe versus getting something that they actually want and take pride in owning, because it is a Lakers colorway shoe for LeBron. With him now being a Laker, it's a big deal for a lot of LeBron fans and also a lot of Kobe fans to try and get that shoe in their possession. And I mean, resale on those things hiked up to the roof. Crazy. Now, another sneaker that did release this past weekend, this Saturday, yesterday, was the Yeezy 500 Tyrian. I think that's how you say it. Now, that sneaker I felt like was less sought after as far as Yeezy heads or Yeezy fans go. I feel like they may have went after that shoe just because it is the second iteration of the sneaker for the 500 high. The first one to drop was a slate. I don't have much knowledge on the 500 because the only Yeezys that I've ever copped is the 350 Nike V2, which I actually started copying last year in 2019, and now I have several pairs. Again, if you look at some of my older videos, you can go see some reviews on that, and you will know that I've also sold some pairs in the past that I now regret not having. But as far as the 500 goes, I was able to luck up on that win, and so I did take a W on that. I will be bringing an unboxing and review to you guys on that shoe. A lot of people consider that shoe to be very hideous, ugly, whatever you want to call it, because of the colorway brown, black, blue. They kind of appear to be sort of a hiking boot type of shoe, and I hear some people saying don't call that shoe a hiking boot because it is not. I'm assuming it is supposed to be a basketball shoe. People are also saying don't go hooping in that shoe because it's not necessarily a basketball shoe. I don't know what the shoe is. I just ended up getting lucky on it, taking a W on that, and I will be bringing that unboxing to you guys soon. Stay tuned. Now let's jump right back into what you guys came here for today. That is the unboxing on this Puma RS-X Cube puzzle. With that out the way, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into this unboxing. Alright guys, so here we have the typical Puma box that we see on a lot of Pumas, especially the RS-X. So the box is green and white with Puma branding right here on the side of the box, and you do get that same branding on the back side of the box. On one side of the box we do have the Puma branding here, and we also get this sticker that tells you about color migration, which basically lets you know that some colors could bleed off due to the nature of the material. Now as for the top of the box, we do have the Puma logo big as day, and on the bottom of the box there is just too much going on to even talk about. It basically has a sizing chart with a lot of other stuff on there. Now on this side of the box we do have the Puma branding again, as well as the size sticker, and the size sticker reads RS-X Puzzle. Colorway is Puma white, Puma silver. The size is an adult US 8. This was a men's pair, and I think that's why they put the sizing on the bottom of the box, because I believe a lot of their shoe colorways are unisex, and so you just kind of go based off of the sizing as to whether you're male or female, and you can pretty much rock these shoes whether you're either sex. With that said, this is a size 8. Practically in men's, which converts I think into a 9.5 for women's. And again, this is bay size or base pair, but you get the point. Here we have the resale value, and that does show $110, and that is in US. All right, now let's go ahead and see what we have under the lid. Let's pop the lid back. This is a pop-up lid, and you see you have your QC inspections there, and there is another one here on the side of the top of the lid. Now for the tissue paper, we have a standard white tissue paper, and let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And bam, there you have it, the Puma RS-X Puzzle white and silver colorway. A very nice, clean looking sneaker. Now let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on this. Alright guys, and to go over the shoe a little in depth, here we have a primarily white sneaker. White sneakers are very easy to get dirty, but some people don't care about that. They just like the cleanliness of the shoe. So if you like white sneakers, here is a dope one for you to go ahead and pick up if you are into the Puma RS line. Okay, so starting off with the midsole, guys, we have a white midsole here, and we do get a lot of different type of textures in that midsole, a bunch of different shapes, and again, just different textures and structures in that midsole. And I believe midsoles like this, or shoes just with this type of upper and midsole in general, are kind of considered to be lifestyle type sneakers, just stuff you can rock on a day-to-day basis, a trending type of style that has been going on for the past maybe 2 or 3 years now, maybe even longer. And on some of these shoes, you'll see different hits of colors on different panels, but as for this one, it is primarily white. Moving on up to the upper of the shoe, we do have a leather Puma logo here. We also have leather in various places on the upper, as well as we do have some mesh there. We also have a little bit of nubuck, and that nubuck there is a gray nubuck, a light gray, which also goes around this accent that goes up to the laces. And then here on this little piece here, this is sort of a felt type of material. So you do have a bunch of different materials going on the upper. Again, leather, felt, mesh, and nubuck, which I think is a really dope touch, just to put those different materials. It gives the shoe a lot of flavor, like a different variety of materials. I think really looks great on shoes, especially in this day and age where a lot of the brands and companies are just getting kind of crazy with it, just going all out, doing a lot of different stuff. And that's one thing I do like about the Puma RS-X. Now on this little part here that goes around that upper eyelet, that is some 3M material, guys. So another material on the sneaker on the upper, we do have some 3M reflective material there. Now let's shift on over to the front of the shoe. On the toe box here, you can see we do have mesh, as well as we have some more of that felt that we saw on the lateral side of the shoe. We do have standard white laces in place, and these are not that rope type of lace, but I don't know what they're called, but they're kind of squishy feeling, you know, a little bit of thickness going on there, and it's kind of like half rounded on both sides, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and you can see that in the video. But as far as the tongue goes, we do have a mesh tongue that goes all the way up, and just here in the front of the shoe above the toe, we do have a little bit more of that felt material. And in this little lace holder area on the tongue, we do have more 3M as well as on the tip of the tongue. Now to pull the laces down just a little bit, because they are tightly laced, we do have RS-X and a Puma cat logo there. It's kind of hard to see. It is behind the laces, but there is some branding on the tongue there, which will be covered up by the laces if you do happen to get a pair of these. Just quickly moving back to the lateral side of the shoe, I almost forgot this area here. There is a little bit more 3M reflective here, and with these being running shoes, they are kind of made for people who jog not only in the day, or people who run not only in the day but at night as well, and that's why they do contain a lot of reflective material, which I think is really nice when the light hits it. Moving on over to the medial part of the shoe, it looks pretty much identical as the lateral part of the shoe with all the different materials, 3M reflective material as well, and that white midsole. Now shifting to the back of the shoe, as you can see, we still have that white going around the midsole in the back, as well as we have the mesh material, the felt material, the leather, more felt, and more mesh. So all those materials, as you can see clearly on the back. And we also have a silver Puma cat logo here in the middle. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that is 3M reflective material as well. Now moving on to the insole, as you can see, we do have Puma branding on the insole. May not be fully in focus, but it does say running system on that. You can kind of tell here in this area there is some padding there. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, they do have kind of a padded insole, which feels really, really good, and you can feel all the different texture and padding and cushioning on your foot as you're walking. We also have that little Puma cat logo brand in there, and there is some kind of serial code on there. Now we do get a white sock liner in here, which is, I want to say, mesh material. I'm not really sure exactly what that material is, but it is a common material used on a lot of sneakers. So primarily white inside, guys, with that silver Puma branding inside. And of course we have our tissue paper to keep the shoe structured. Moving on to the outsole, we do have a fully white outsole with the Puma branding right there. We do have some traction because, again, this is a running shoe, and you definitely need some traction when you're out running so you don't slip and fall, and you can just get a good run or jog or walk in. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all we have to go over on this shoe. Comment below and let me know what you guys think about the Puma RS-X Cube Puzzle, white and silver. Again, a very clean shoe in my opinion. I did not pick up a pair of these. Bay was actually able to get a pair. Now, if you guys are interested in the Puma RS-X, there are a lot of these things right now on sale on various sites. A lot of sites are doing their spring cleaning, clean out, blowout, sales like crazy. Puma RS-X is one of those sneakers that is just flying out the gate due to the significant retail price drop. I do believe that Puma may have another RS in mind for an upcoming release, a new silhouette, or they may even continue to just do the RS-X in so many various colorways that they just continue to keep this shoe circulating, kind of like Nike is doing with a lot of their shoes, as well as what you see Yeezy doing with the 350 V2. Again, if you want to get you a pair of these, guys, just go out and check the sites. They are everywhere, and you can get them for anywhere from retail value down to, I want to say, maybe even 40 or 50 bucks. If you apply your discounts and you search hard enough. Now keep in mind, a lot of these sales are starting to go off, and some of the shoes do shoot back up to full retail value depending on the colorway. So if you are interested in getting a pair, go ahead and snag that while you can. I'm not encouraging you to break the bank or anything like that, just trying to give you guys tips and help you out on how to secure those sneakers that are now for the low. All right guys, one last look at the shoe before we put it away. And that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. Puma RS-X Cube Puzzle. bringing it to you right here on All About the Sneakers. It's not about the hype, it's just about the sneakers, guys. I do appreciate you guys watching. Again, if you haven't, please go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, I do want to bring up the fact that we did recently just hit 100 subscribers, guys, on the channel. That does not seem like a big deal to some people, I'm pretty sure, especially fellow YouTubers with a lot of subscribers. But for us here on All About the Sneakers, it is a big deal. It is a milestone. It is the 100 subscriber mark, guys. I'm very excited and happy for that. Thank each and every one of you for making that possible. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Now let's just continue to grow so we can go ahead and hit that goal for the year, which is the 1K subscriber mark. Please share the video, guys. Get it out to the public. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Let's get the channel booming, guys. I really appreciate your help and support. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next episode, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Salute. I'm out.